Hi friends, today I'm showing you how to make a super creamy, perfectly fluffy chocolate buttercream frosting. It's perfect for cupcakes, layer cakes, or even cookies. We'll go step by step and I'll share tips along the way for the perfect texture and what to do if something goes a little sideways. You'll start by taking 2.5 sticks of unsalted butter, that's 20 tablespoons, and make sure it's softened to room temperature. Now, room temperature butter whips more easily and will give you a light and fluffy frosting. If you forgot to take it out, don't worry, just cut it into small cubes and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, or you can give it a quick 5-second zap in the microwave, but be careful with that. You'll want to cream the butter on medium-high speed for about a minute until it's light and airy. I like to use my stand mixer fitted with the paddle attachment, which will create less air and bubbles. Or you can use a hand mixer, but you will need to mix it a bit longer. Now we're going to add 2.5 cups of powdered sugar a little at a time. You want to start on a low speed to avoid like a sugar cloud and keep it smooth. Add it slowly, about 1/2 cup at a time, scraping down the sides of the bowl as needed. Now I personally skip the sifting, I'm just not a huge fan. I find if I mix it long enough, I get 0 lumps. Then add 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. This is going to loosen the frosting just enough so it's easy to pipe. You can use milk if that's what you have, but I love the richness of the cream. You'll add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract for warmth and a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness. Now it's time for 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. I like using a Dutch processed cocoa for a deep, rich chocolate flavor and a darker color. If you use a natural cocoa, your frosting will be slightly tangier and lighter in color, but it'll still be delicious. Add the cocoa on low speed so it blends evenly without flying everywhere. Now, some brands I use Hershey Special Dark, which is probably the most accessible as an American baker, but for a better quality, you can try Ghirardelli. And for a really good splurge, try Guitar, Scharfenberger, Rodell, or Valrhona. You'll mix on low to combine everything and then increase the speed to a medium-high and whip for about 7 to 8 minutes, scraping down the bowl as needed until it's fluffy, light, and silky. Here's how to know you're done. Your frosting should hold soft peaks and be thick enough to pipe, but not so stiff that it tears your cupcakes. If it's too thick, add a teaspoon of cream at a time. If it's too thin, just whip in a little more powdered sugar. And if it looks grainy at first, don't worry, keep whipping and it'll smooth out. If you do have too many air bubbles, just knock them out with a few good turns of the spatula. Now I love using this frosting on just about anything, chocolate cake of course, and it's delicious on cupcakes. To frost your cupcakes, make sure they are cooled completely or they will melt your frosting. You can pipe the frosting using any piping tip. I love a large star tip like the Wilton 1M tip. Just start in the center and swirl outward for a classic rosette. You can also top with sprinkles, chocolate chips, or crushed cookies for extra fun. And that's it, perfect fluffy chocolate buttercream frosting every time. You can store any leftovers in a covered container in the fridge for about 5 days. Just bring it back to room temperature and give it a quick whip before piping again. If you like this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And until next time, happy baking.